Koch.
Hello, it's Mayor Koch.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Bill Newcott from ARP Media down in Washington.
Okay.
I'm glad to talk to you. I'm going to chat with you a little bit about the movie.
Sure.
I just saw it this morning. It's a terrific film. Is that kind of weird, seeing your life unfold on screen like that?
I don't think it's my whole life. I think that the best part of the movie is New York City, depicting it during very difficult times, and my role as mayor. So I liked it. There were things that I liked more than other things, but I liked it.
How was New York different from the day you left office? How was it a different city from when you took over?
The municipal unions no longer controlled it. And I think I laid the groundwork for the mayors that succeeded me to make New York City once again, as it is during the days of the current mayor, the international capital of the world. And had I not done what I did, which was to restore fiscal stability, give people a sense once again that it was good to live in New York City, because there were 1 million people had left before I became mayor.
Wow.
Under A. Beam. The population was over 8 million. It was under 8 million when I came in. I think that the most important union issue was the mass transit strike, which most people would give me credit for dealing with. We prevented the union from engaging in an illegal strike that would had as its intention to bring the city to its knees. And while they struck, we kept the city going. Everybody remembers the Brooklyn Bridge and me standing down there yelling, "Keep walking over the bridge, keep walking over the bridge. We're not going to let these bastards bring us to our knees." And they didn't. And so I'm very proud of what I did, setting the stage for the elimination of graffiti, starting the increase of the police force. In fact, one of my critics in the press is quoted in the movie as saying that he gives, and I don't make this statement, but he does, he gives me credit for reduction in crime because of my housing program, which created 250,000 affordable housing units over a 10-year period with city money.
Yeah.
And he thinks that was the biggest reason why crime fell.
I guess for decades, politicians would go down to the South Bronx and stand there and make speeches about how that was a horrible situation. But
generally they would say, "Doesn't this look like Berlin during World War II?" I changed all that.
Yeah. It's interesting you mentioned the strike, because it's interesting how many public figures can have their defining moment can be something like that. I'm thinking of Ronald Reagan and the air traffic controllers as well.
I would agree with you. I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I think that was a defining moment for Brooklyn Bridge. And it was early in my administration. It was in 1980.
You say in the film that you never had a doubt that you would be a good mayor. At what time did you start thinking you should be mayor?
73.
Yeah. So close to the time you ran.
Yeah, right. I mean, I knew more than all the other people who were running. And Governor Carey, who I was very good friends with, and we were both in the Congress, put me on the Financial Control Board. And so I ultimately ran in 77. But I thought about it in 73.
Was there ever a moment during your terms when you thought maybe you've been wrong about that?
No. I said to myself, there are lots of people out there who are much smarter than I am and who might make better mayors, but they chose not to run. Of those who chose to run, and they're pretty smart, the public decided I was the best. So I'm going to give it everything I have, and I'm going to sleep at night because you need the energy that comes from sleep.
Yeah.
And I did, and I think I did a good job. I'm proud of what I did.
Did you ever think of running again?
No, I mean, that's a young man's job. I'm 88 years old.
Yeah. When you left, I mean, one of the I'm with AARP, and one of the things we talk to people about, or discuss, or ask them about, is when your avocation, your career that you've set your life against is sort of done, you have to decide what else you're going to do. So when you left Gracie Mansion, what did you decide you wanted to do?
I'm a partner in a law firm, Brian Cave. I do commentaries every week that people read. I'm on the Huffington Post. I write books. I've written 13 nonfiction books. I do movie reviews. I speak around the country. So I think I'm leading an active life.
The movie sort of is framed by the whole Queensboro Bridge thing. My daughter lives over in Queensboro Plaza, so she goes over it every day. And is that what's that? I mean, that's a weird. I hate
that's one of the great honors that was paid to me. I'm very grateful to Mayor Bloomberg. And what's interesting is, nothing comes easy in New York. It's always controversial. But the vote was surprisingly large in my favor. It was 38-12. And there are 14 members of the Queens delegation in the city council, and 10 of them voted for me, and 4 voted no. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I love there's a literary quote that you read
Right.
regarding that. What was that from?
Let's see, I carried around on my wallet. Hold on a minute.
Oh, it was from The Great Gatsby, I guess.
It was, but I have it here.
Oh, great.
Hold on. Yeah, here it is. The city scene from the Queensboro Bridge is always the city scene for the first time in its first wild promise of all the mystery and the beauty in the world. And it was said by Nick Carraway in The Great Gatsby.
You really love that city, don't you?
I certainly do.
Is it nice to see? I mean, obviously, no one is in public life for a long time without having controversy dog them a little bit. But is it? You are a beloved figure in the city. Is that something you ever expected to happen?
I'm glad it happened. That I expected it to happen. Honestly, I thought I would do a good job and that I would make the city better than it was before I came in, and that if I did that, the people of the city of New York would remember me as a good mayor. I think that they do.
I think they do, too. Mayor Koch, I thank you for your time. This was a great honor to talk to you.
You're very nice to do that. Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.